Good afternoon. My name is Mayra Garza. I'm with the University of Houston downtown. This class is Biology 1312, and today we're going to be discussing the environmental issues associated with human need for energy. In our introduction, we're going to be discussing the human need for energy and the fact that no one is an exception, and everywhere in the world we are in need of energy. All organisms on this planet need energy to survive and eventually reproduce. This includes humans, animals, plants, all types of organisms. Humankind is not the exception to this rule. The issue is that humans require more energy than any other organism in the ecosystem. The only ecosystem involved in this issue are the ones that have human beings living in them, which nowadays are all of them. A brief background is ever since humans started roaming the land, the environment has been changing to our needs. As generations come, our electronic need changes, our more needs just become a higher need for food, for electronics, for housing, etc. When humans need food, they hunt for animals, they could kill their limited skills in weaponry. As humans evolve, our skills and ways of acquiring food have also been getting better. Since the size of human population has been growing exponentially, our need for energy has also grown. Abiotic factors is non-living, for example, the fire, the air, the temperature, the soil. An abiotic factor that are associated with human need for energy are the temperature of the biomes, the nutrients of the soil, and fire that humans use to create more land for their agricultural needs. Humans depend on the land as a source of energy. Land is where most of their energy comes from and where their abiotic factors take place. Temperature is also a direct result of human interaction with land. This can also produce food for the farmers as well. If the weather is not pleasant or does not produce enough rain, this can also affect the type of food, the production of food. Moving on to the biotic factors, these are living, which are animals, humans, plants. Humans have a direct interaction with most of the animal species and plant species on this earth. Our extensive needs for energy requires use to hunt animals as a source of food. Humans also use plants as a source of energy because they are high in nutrition, minerals, and vitamins. Plants can be vegetables or fruits. Humans also use plants for medicinal purposes, which is also another source of energy for our bodies. When going to the doctor, some of our medicines can be all vegetarian. Ecological impact. This is the impact on the ecosystem that the humans are doing to the plants and animals. The impact on the ecosystem, our constant need for energy has made our planet a continuous source of power. We dig into the ground for fossil fuels to light our houses, autos, and electronics. This can be the oil refineries that are in the ocean or just the oil wells here in Texas. We burn forests down to make ways for agricultural fields, for our food needs, as well as our homes. We also hunt animals down for our need for meat and poultry. We have farms everywhere. The poultry farms, the meat farms, We even have fish farms as well. This is a great impact in our ecosystem. Our ecological impact examples. The first one is one of the biggest issues humans have created on the ecological level is the extinction of animal species because of our overexploitation. This can be bison, it can be beef, horses, poultry, fish. If we over exaggerate our ways of eating habits, this can cause a species to be extinct. Some of the fish population has been extinct because we keep we go over our limit on catching these fish, like whales, sharks, many of those fishes. Another issue is that the climate change humans have created due to the excess burning of fossil fuels and carbon emissions from vehicles and power plants. The climate change has a big deal, especially with some of the fumes that vehicles produce. They result in the pollution, especially here in Texas. We have a lot of plants and oil refineries. Moving along to economic impact. The economic impact could be houses, cars, electronics. How much energy we produce is how big the impact it can have on our ecosystem. The economical impact. We have created an economy based on energy. The more energy you use, the higher the economy in your region is going to be. The United States has the biggest economy and also the biggest consumers of energy. Laptop use, cell phone use, the energy efficient homes are a few examples. Energy is extremely valued by humans and they pay a high price for all of their energy consumptions. The more energy your house uses, the higher your electric bill will be at the end of the day or the month. We live in homes that have central air conditioning. We hardly ever have homes that do not have central air anymore. That's how our generation has been evolving. Many of the third world countries do. They don't have central air, but in the United States, most homes do. Some of the economical impact examples. Fuels are great examples of energy that drive our economy. If the value of the barrel of the oil goes up, it means that the economy is going up. For example, the fuel price is going up. It used to be back $1.10. Now it's up to $3.35. This creates the issue of digging up more into the ground to extract more fossil fuels. Another nice example of environmental issues created by humans are the expansion of cities. This credits the issue of destroying more areas of the purpose of building houses and offices. Our current focus. Learning from past experiences. Our current focus is learning from past experiences. We now know that extracting fuel from the ground is creating an issue on a global scale. Now we are figuring out how to extract it without disturbing the surrounding ecosystems. We are slowly learning that our cars have a direct relationship with the carbon cycle. Now we are building more gas-efficient cars and even electric cars that do not require gasoline at all because the impact is greater of the carbon monoxide in the air. So most of like the central markets, they have plug-ins for the electric vehicles. Most malls as well, they're all becoming more economic friendly, I guess. Solving problems examples. Since humans require more and more energy every day, and this is creating issues with the environment, politicians have started to pass laws protecting habitats and lowering the carbon emissions limits to help their environment recover and help the humankind live in a harmony with the ecosystem. Most of the information that I have presented here today can be found on humans seem to need external energy, and it can be found on www.ourfiniteworld.com. I hope you guys like the information that I have presented. Thank you.